What is up, YouTube? This is the Working Investor. In this video, we're going to talk about ULTY and the new changes that I've been looking forward to that would take in effect somewhere mid-October 15th or 16th. And I've been looking this morning and yesterday and today at the prospectus and as well as the prospectus summary. And you can see here that in the prospectus, they have an addendum or something added from October 15th saying that they basically saying that it's not approved or disapproved of these securities or passed upon the accuracy. So I can't really represent. It's a criminal offense to represent any way or the other. I don't represent yield max, but I'm saying from this verbiage, I don't know. I'm not clear if it was approved or not approved. I just know that they're working on some changes. It looks like they filed based on the interviews with Jay. That I've been watching. It looks like they filed for these changes, but I'm not clear from this verbiage if it was actually, they cannot confirm or deny if it was approved or not. This is from their full prospectus, and if you look at their website, the prospectus summary, I wanted to highlight some of the changes that may or may not, may be in the works. I'm not sure if I have to reach out to them and confirm if it was already in effect. Like you said, additional information dated October 15th are incorporated. So this is in the summary. It says they are incorporated, and I highlighted some of the stuff some of the changes I noticed and some of the stuff I wanted to highlight. So here we go. Here's an interesting change. The fund, and again, I'm not sure if it went through or not. The fund investment advisor, Title Investments, has agreed to reduce its, unitary management to 1.14%. Basically, you're getting a little bit of a discounted rate up until next year, October 14, 2025, but they do have some verbiage that they have options to possibly expedite that earlier to increase the change, the discount, because you can see here less fees waiver from the expense ratio 0.1%. And let's talk about over here some other stuff I wanted to highlight. The fund is generally unconstrained, and therefore the underlying securities can be of any market capitalization size and represent any industry sector. I think they may have had that before. And then this is just something else I want to highlight. The fund will, under normal circumstances, invest in underlying security directly, because I did mention that I've noticed looking at their prospectus that they hold stocks outright and they run options directly on stocks, not just synthetic. And looking through the prospectus, it looks like that they have the right to do either or, but it sounds like they will mostly do, based on what I've understood, if I understood incorrectly, let me know, that they will mostly hold raw stock, but they do have the choice to do synthetic. And if they do synthetic, it mostly will be cover call strategies, because you'll see over here, the fund will, under normal circumstances, invest in the underlying securities directly. However, from time to time, the fund may invest in underlying securities synthetically, quote unquote, for tactical reasons or to comply with regulatory requirements. And I suggest you read the whole prospectus, but I'm just highlighting some of the stuff that I found interesting. You can see here in the bottom, however, the fund will primarily use synthetic covered call option strategies. When Zega determines it is to be most cost effective, the fund may directly hold underlying securities. So that's something I wanted to highlight. And here's a couple other things I wanted to highlight. The sub-advisor, so they keep mentioning the sub-advisor, which I believe is Zega, can implement the option strategies in various market conditions depending on the sub-advisor's outlook. Zega will select one option strategy or a combination of option strategies that it believes will best provide the fund with current income while generally also attempting to capture some upside appreciation, potential for increase in asset value, which is incredible. Additionally, the sub-advisor considers the performance of the underlying securities. In some instances, the aim is to generate additional gains if the underlying security increases in value, while in other cases, The aim is to limit losses if the underlying security decreases in value. So it has a lot of flexibility. And then, they talk about like different types of strategies. They kind of spell it out for people who are not very versed in options. They talk about writing cover calls, which I'm sure a lot of us know about. And then they talk about also cash secure puts. And they explain a little bit of what they mean and what it entails for those who don't understand. And then they mention over here, therefore, the sub-advisor analyzes market conditions to determine the timing and the type of option strategies to employ to achieve the primary objective of current income. So you could see from the verbiage that obviously, like what I take away from this is that there are some addendums or changes or updates from October 15th, 2024. And here in the summary of the prospectus, they say they are incorporated. But if you look at the full prospectus, it says that it has that verbiage that may or may not, like the exact verbiage or the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has not approved or disapproved of these securities or passed upon the accuracy or adequacy of the prospectus. Any representation to the contrary is a criminal offense. So I'm not sure 100% if maybe they are implementing it, not implementing it. Maybe they're talking about something else. But it seems like there are some changes that they're thinking of doing. It seems like the date was October 15th. Very interesting stuff going on with flexibility. I'll try to reach out to them and just to confirm to see what's going on. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm sure you guys have seen today the distributions. The declaration they've announced in the yield max funds, specifically ULTY, which has about 82 cents and some fractions of a cent per share, which comes out to be about 100% in annualized return, but not total return. Anyways, yeah, interesting stuff here. Just wanted to, keep looking into this stuff because this fund is very exciting for me personally. Anyways, this is the Working Investor over and out. I hope you guys have a wonderful trading day.